We've already got somebody on.
That's me.
Luca Brasi?
Oh. Says hola.
Hola.
Oh. Our voices are live.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and...
The Here I Stand Theology Podcast is a ministry of Reformata Baptist Church and a member of the Truth and Love Network. Please consider heading over to YouTube, Spotify, or your podcatcher of choice and subscribing to the Here I Stand Theology Podcast today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Here I Stand Theology Podcast, where we are a podcast devoted to a pointed and spirited debate of biblical doctrine. The Here I Stand Theology Podcast is a podcast for Reformata Baptist, or by Reformata Baptist Church, for Reformata Baptist Church, and for any of those who would like to be involved and jump in with us. How in the world are you?
I'm good. How about you, Pastor Claude?
Very good, very good. It's been a productive day. Busy. So, and obviously, as we talked earlier, you have been busy as well. So, but not necessarily with so much of fun busyness, but
tiring busyness.
Yes, the busyness of busyness.
But that's okay. That's okay. I'd rather be busy than bored.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. So we had we'll take a little while here just to, though we've touched on it a bit in our pre-podcast convo, but last weekend was a very busy weekend for us, and you had the opportunity to make it to one of Jeffrey Rice's conferences finally.
Yep.
So give me real quick before we do that. Let's bring in Luca Brasi. He says,
glorious beard, Luca.
Yes, very good. Glad to see you, Luca. Be sure and just jump in, holler back at us anytime that you'd like. Troy Dickerson giving us the test on the messages as well. Here we are. So give us the rundown from
On that
beginning
conference?
to end, brother. This is your time, our time.
Man, okay, so I didn't know what to expect going in, right? Heard it was an amazing conference, but truly it was fantastic. If you haven't been, you need to go. Fellowship was amazing. I mean, by the end on Sunday, like felt bad, like everyone was asking, "You're staying for the luncheon, right?" And I'm like, "What? I guess I have." Um, uh, but it was one of those where you were brought in. It felt like a second home church. Like that's
Yeah.
how the people were. It felt like a second home church. Everyone was super inviting. After each conference, we went out, hung out for several more hours. Jeffrey Rice even lost his voice, couldn't even talk Sunday night. Sunday morning, had to have someone else do announcements. Like, you're having some good fellowship time whenever you can't even speak the next day.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
so, no, it was a blast. James White debating Dale Tuggy for his 200th debate. That was awesome to see in person.
Yeah.
Because I've only seen him on web screen.
And they had like the big. It was a big deal. They had cameras and lights and everything.
Yeah, they did. They did. I made him give me one of these looks, like, who is this crazy guy? That was pretty great. About made Greg Moore hit the floor from laughter. And
So what made him give you that look?
Okay, well, is James White. So he was actually a part of. God used him as one of the means to bring me into the faith.
Yes.
Because my testimony, I was saved through internet ministry and apologetics. And so one of those avenues was his debate. Now, I didn't know who James White was. I didn't know his name. I didn't know. It was just a Christian versus Muslim debate. And so, but I remember his debates with Shabir Ali on the fact that Jesus is God, that the Messiah was to be God. And that was one of the things he used. So I tell him, like, Dr. White, I just want to thank you for your ministry. The Lord actually used you to bring me into the faith through your debates with Shabir Ali. And he's like, that's awesome. And then I said, and then soon after I joined the IFB. So I kind of looked at you as the Antichrist for a while. And that's when Greg Moore lost it. That's when I got the eyebrow, like, whoa, this dude hit a... And yeah. So that Jeffrey Rice, Sam Harris, Big Red, everybody calls him.
Yes.
Such a fun, amazing brother to hang out with.
Amen.
Gamey, I just love those gamey brothers. And then let's see here. Andrew Rappaport. I got to actually had an opportunity to go out and witness with him.
Awesome.
At a Japanese restaurant down there.
Cool.
He was like, "Hey, I want to stop by here before we go to the cigar to the hangout spot." And it was like he said, there was a lady there that had been baptized. He's like, I want to I want to finish my conversation with her. And I got an opportunity to witness to a young boy that was there.
Praise the
asking
Lord.
some questions. So that was fun. It was a good time. Jonathan Burris, I'd never heard of him. Hadn't seen any of his stuff. That dude came.
He brought it, didn't he?
Every message. I mean, Keith Foskey. Every message was one of those, like, okay, that's it. It's time for me to repent. And you preached a sermon and I'm like, I don't even know if I'm saved anymore under this. Like, this is how much I would just, I'm like, man, in between Rappaport's message and John Burris's message and Claude's and Jeffrey Rice's, I just count me out. I ain't got it.
Yeah, it was fire. So let me share real quick my James White account here. So if you notice in the picture here, this was at the end of Saturday night, right? So I was going around hugging everybody, and they called me up there. So I asked Andrew, is it okay if I put my arm around you, right? Because I just don't want to, because everybody don't like that.
Yeah.
And so James White, so I'm standing here literally right before this picture's taken. I said, is there if I put my arm around you, Andrew? He said, yes. James White, without skipping a beat, says, don't touch me. I'm Scottish. And he still, he don't know who I am. I know he don't know who I am, but I thought, wow, I ought to hug him just for spite, but I didn't.
Yeah. I asked for forgiveness instead of permission. Start laying it on him. Look, Paul talks a lot about these holy kisses. All right, I'm trying to step it up.
Hey, there we go.
I'm being reserved with a hug. You know what I mean?
Man.
No, it's a good time. Good time. A lot of from about 8:30 in the morning to about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night every night. It was come back tired.
It was. They'll do that. They'll be that way to you. So, last of all, before we get into our back into the book tonight, I would like to make one last minute announcement for. Oh, let me actually go there to Eden Chapel's page. We'll show that real quick here. So, if you are in the Knoxville, Tennessee area, we want to encourage you to come out to Eden Chapel. By the way, you'll hear good preaching there too. For some reason, it's not showing up on here. In any case, tomorrow evening, beginning at 6 p.m., it'll run to about 9 tomorrow night, and then Saturday from the morning to the afternoon, there'll be three preachers preaching on Saturday, I believe, and 2 tomorrow night. Levi Sanders is preaching first. I'll be preaching, and then the other 3 gentlemen, actually, it'll be the first time I think I've heard them preach. But so you can go to Eden Chapel, edenchapel.org, I'd say is their website, but I'd encourage you to go over there, go to Eventbrite, look for the Living Coram Deo Men's Conference. Register. It's a totally free conference. Meals are going to be provided. They do a fantastic job of caring, for the folks who come to the conference, just like the folks at Covenant Reformed Baptist did. So let's make sure give them a big shout out, Covenant Reformed Baptist. And I'd like to give a belated shout out to the folks at Faith Baptist Church in Longview, Texas. The Grace and Truth Conference went fantastic. It was wonderful. That again, these churches just go above and beyond in making the experience of the conference wonderful. So thanks to all the people.
Since Laborers is going to Kentucky this year, we need to get something going at Reformata.
That's it. So October next year, this will give everybody a big heads up. October next year, what part in Kentucky is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. So
I don't have that good of a brain.
The Laborers Conference is going to be in Kentucky. It'll be the 4th annual Laborers Conference. Hard to believe there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4.
Michael Schultz, Keith Foskey.
Yes.
Claude Ramsey.
Probably
me.
Troy, yes.
No.
Yes. Preach it, brother. All right. So let's jump in. Anything else we need to mention in our preliminary stuff in our just having fun section?
I think that's about it.
Oh, here we go. Lexington, Kentucky.
Lexington. There we go.
I'm assuming this is Big Rob Knight.
This is our fearless leader.
This is our fearless leader making this comment. We look forward to this. By the way, last shout out. It's in the location. It's in Lexington, Kentucky. It is the Baptist Church at Andover. And so that is going to be fantastic as well.
They don't even have a First Baptist or a Second Baptist. It's just the Baptist Church.
The Baptist Church.
That's abnormal. That's where are all the other ones? Presbyterians? Methodists?
All right, let's jump into our book, brother. Okay, so this is actually Rob's giving this October 1st through the 4th, 2026. Rob,
we got to write these details down.
Yes, and is there already a web link set up for it or anything, Rob?
Yep, you can even sponsor a laborer.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yep,
tell us about
I'm not
it.
sure. I don't think either one of us are set up, but it's kind of like I guess, we can promote it, and if people feel like supporting either you or me or Rob, they can send us money via the Cash App, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
and
wow.
He's going to put those links up there. I think Tyler's already got his up. I think Rob's already got his up. Few brothers already got theirs up. So you can support them. Now
that is fantastic because the conference is free. So all costs incurred. By the way, every conference that we've been involved with this year is that way. It's with the exception of where we from the Roadmap to Revival, but the Grace and Truth. No, I'll take that back. The Grace and Truth Conference costed too. Never mind. Anyway, the Laborers Conference is absolutely free, and as Troy said, you can sponsor,
adopt a laborer.
Adopt a laborer. So
adopt a laborer.
Hey, what would you think, Rob? Would you like if I send you a link and you just spend some time with us this evening just to hang out and talk? Would you be good with that, Troy?
I'd be fine with that.
Okay. So Rob, let me know. And if that is the case, I will shoot you a link and you can just join us tonight and hang out and talk with us if you want, Rob. Just say yes or no. In the meantime, I've got to find where the link is.
Oh, Telegram. It's the last one. It's not the first one. First one takes you to a blank screen.
I'll have to send it to him, see if, because last time we tried, for some reason he couldn't log on here. Oh, TJ Loop said the labor adoption. TJ's the young man and his wife that have been visiting the church the last few weeks.
My wife has been praying fervently for y'all. Y'all have been on her heart. Just one of those. Is it Caitlin? Is it Caitlin's his wife's name?
Oh my goodness. TJ, you'll have to remind us.
Yep. But she brings it up just about every day. She's like, just, yeah.
Sweet. Rob says yes until 7:40. Well, why in the world can I find? There we go. We'll try this again, Rob. See if we're able to get you if the link will work for you this go around. Try using Firefox too, by the way. But I'll send this to you,
Courtney.
Via Courtney. There we go. Rob, I'll send this to you via Messenger, and then you can see if it'll work for you. And we'll have awkward silence in the meantime.
You want me to monologue?
You can monologue. You can do what you want here. Let me try something too. I'll get us some background music too if we can.
All right. So, do we want to jump in the book, or since we're bringing Rob on, we want to go somewhere else?
We can do anything you want tonight. This is our catch up time. So I just sent that to Rob. So let's see if he gets it,
see if he pops on.
If he's able to pop on with us. And if he is, I'll have to do some rearranging here too, but that won't be a problem at all. Pretty easy. we'll do
We're
it
going
on
to
the
teach Rob
fly.
about 1689 federalism. Be prepared, Rob, to deal with your theological deficiencies.
I'll wait just a minute here. Oh, he says computer is not turning on. I'll be there as soon as I can. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries, Rob. We'll get you, brother. You
Yep.
just take your time. Troy and I will pick up on the book, and then we'll jump in when you get here.
Yep. All right. So where we're at, we're in the Abrahamic covenant. That's what we've been talking about. Feels like I've been talking about the Abrahamic covenant for about 3 years now. Just from the church and everything else. It's just it is baked into my brain. But it's good. And so it's starting to really lay out just some of the distinctions, some of the things that we do see in the Abrahamic covenant, because the Abrahamic covenant kind of spans from Genesis 12 to Genesis 17, right? Like there's 3 sections, 12, 15, and 17, where God is actively making a covenant with Abraham. Right. And so Sam in his book is just kind of pointing out some observations that he's seeing from the text and implying them. And today we are starting on the Abrahamic covenant as the foundation of the old covenant. And so most of the time when someone says the old covenant, we instantly think the law. But it's really going to put out, flush this out of how the Abrahamic covenant predicts how would you word it? Like previews the old covenant.
The Abrahamic covenant previewing the
old
actual
covenant. The Mosaic
foundation, right? Right.
Yep.
Right, because it leads to it.
Yep.
Right. So that would make sense what you said. I'm sorry, I'm a little slow on the uptake right now. So.
You're trying to turn on background music, all right? We got to get that what is it? The waterfalls song.
Ain't no chasing waterfalls.
Yeah, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Hey, look at here. We got Rob. Let me do something here real quick here so you all get to see some real time editing in live motion. You can probably see all the shapes changing, everything changing right before your very eyes. It is magical.
Live action.
It is incredible. Let's get this one. Oops. We got to try to keep that in there for you. Myself, I'm not that worried about. Let me do this. I'll change myself to a circle, and then I'll be minimizing myself down to there, going here, and then we're going to bring in guest is in the green room. This would be assign him to guest 2, and then let me make a camera overlay here to bring Rob in. New camera overlay, guest 2. That would be Rob, and there he is. Look at him. Got him, Rob. We see you. Let me.
What's up?
Let me get you. Let me get you in the on the screen here. Look at this, real time, Jack. Real time.
That looks like a new camera angle.
Yeah, and you've cleared off.
It.
You've cleared off the shelves too.
It's new shelving, actually.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
When did you get that hung up?
Over the weekend.
Awesome. It looks great.
Yeah, it does. I like it.
Thank you. Well, I won't. Thank you for having me on.
No trouble. We miss seeing you. Troy sees you more than I do, but
brother, I miss you guys too a bunch.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
Did you just want me to just go on about the conference?
Yeah, come on. Tell us the details. Tell us, because we don't know all the deets yet. Oh, I sound like a young whippersnapper, didn't I? We don't know the deets.
Well, we got confirmed. We got an invitation from. Oh, excuse me. We got an invitation from one of our network members, one of the laborers, the MC from last year's conference, John Anderson. he is from Kentucky, from Lexington, Kentucky, and he goes to the Baptist Church in Andover. I'm curious about the name as well. I'm sure we'll find that out there. But he sent us the invitation. Why not come here? And he's been on board. He's been passionate. He has been working with me to get this thing going. Of course, we want to work with his pastor and his elders and get everything squared away with them. And so they had an elders retreat, I think last weekend or 2 weekends ago, and they run it by all the elders, got confirmation. And so we've been I met with Pastor Eddie from the Baptist Church to Andover with John via Zoom. Great conversation. They're looking forward to it. And I think they are going to be so welcoming, and they're going to be on board with this conference, and it's going to be fun to work with them over this next year to see what all comes about. Be praying for things that could happen. I'm currently sending out emails to ministries that, let's just say, they're close by. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up and name any names, just in case there's no connection made. It's a ministry that has sponsored our conference through books in the past several years, but I won't, and hopefully can expand that partnership just because they're so close to Lexington.
Praise the
The
Lord.
the website is open. The registration is open. And yes, Troy, I am behind on getting everyone's picture up on the website. I'm going to be working on that, trying to give everybody's updated picture and link to uh, Venmo or Cash App, whatever the labor provides. This is unique. We want to continue to offer a free conference so that it is no burden, no expense for those. We want to be an encouragement to God's local churches and not a burden. So we want to continue to offer it free. But my heart goes out so much to these guys like Claude and Troy and Josh, Keith, Jay, Tyler, Randy that came last year, and all the other ones that travel so far to come minister and give their time and their messages, and they bring their families. They're so kind to do that, and I could never express with words how much I appreciate each of these guys who come to do this. And so my heart goes out to want to help provide for these guys, and we've tried to do the best we could in the past. But if you would like to sponsor, adopt a laborer, that will be fantastic. um there eventually there will be a link for everybody. They need gas money and hotel expense money. We are not uh, a 501c3. We're not an LLC. No matter how many advertisements I get on Facebook to try to create one, we're not that. We are just trusting in the sovereignty of God and letting Him work all things according to His pleasure, according to His good plan. So go to laborsconference.com, and thank you for sharing your podcast tonight.
I'm happy, brother. It ain't like I'm showing we're like family. It's like you come on in, you know where the refrigerator is, you know where the pantry is. Go get you a Debbie cake. You can even have some of my ice cream if you want it, brother.
Now that is something special.
That's love right there.
That's love.
I thought we were going to have him do the nucleus. Tell us all about yourself.
Hey, well, he told us about the conference. Let's do that. Hey, all right. So, Rob, we're going to do an impromptu session of the nucleus.
They may have the appearance of riches, but beneath the clothes, we find a man. And beneath the man, we find his nucleus.
Nucleus?
Yes.
Oh, we don't need that. We don't need that. Let's go back into this. All right. So, just in case folks don't know, because you know this Thursday night discipleship, you're I don't know if you've ever been on Thursday night discipleship with us anyway. So, tell us, who is Robert Knapp?
So I am from about an hour west of Charlotte, in between the mountains and the big city, and I grew up here all my life. I'm about 2 hours from these two brothers, and yeah, I love these guys so much. They are my I as much as you can call people that you don't get to see every day your best friends, they are my best friends, they're my family, brothers in Christ, and I'm so thankful that the Lord has brought us together since we began this thing around 2020. Um, I have a wife. We have 2 adult children. We have been fostering for a little over 2 years, and the one that we have now, um, I probably can't say too much publicly, but we love her dearly, and
Praise the Lord.
we're thankful for all the children that we've had, and the love that's been in our house. My wife is a wonderful mother, and I'm glad to be sharing this experience with her. She's an excellent wife, excellent cook, and so is Claude and April. Uh, I enjoyed a meal at their house, and I'm thankful for that. Um, eh, let's see.
Are
I
y'all
went
are
to
y'all going to be heading back up this way anytime in this year?
um we're probably a little more spontaneous than I would like. But I would like to plan another trip. What I want to do is plan. I know we tried to earlier, but it kind of fell apart. But kind of meet in the middle. Those of us are in this area. If we could
Mhm.
meet in the middle sometime, that would be great. Um,
Because the
I'm
last
one of
time,
the elders. Go
go
ahead.
ahead. You go ahead.
I was just going to say that I'm one of the elders slash pastors, whatever terminology you want to use, at First Baptist Church in Newton, North Carolina. So come by and visit us in Newton, North Carolina. We'd really love to see you. Went to Gardner Webb University. Um, that's where I learned to defend my conservatism. Um, that's about it. I'm just a country dude.
So let us, because this is just shoot from the hip night for us all. So North Carolina UNC now has a a grandiose coach, right, in Bill Belichick. So are you a UNC guy, or who do you pull for over there?
Are you trying to lose followers this evening? That's what I'm getting.
Are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is it bad I have no idea what we're talking about right now? Is it
Football, Troy.
football?
Yeah. So UNC is University of North Carolina, right? So
Oh, okay.
University of North Carolina has a world famous coach now in Bill Belichick. He coached the NFL Patriots, to numerous playoffs and Super Bowls, so on and so forth. Reason I asked that, Rob, I don't know if you all seen it, if you saw this or not, but there was a meme came out after the first week, when UNC lost so bad. they and the meme was that they've not lost as bad as they lost in like 11 years. It's been 11 years, and the media made the reference in relation to Bill Belichick's girlfriend. He said the last time that they lost that bad, she was in middle school, which was just 11 years ago. And Troy, just so that you know, Bill Belichick, he's like 75 years old or something. So he's got a super young girlfriend.
Oh my goodness! Wow, that is shoo, dude.
Oh,
But
man.
I have 2 favorite college teams, Claude. The North Carolina State Wolfpack, and number 2 is ABC University. Anybody but Carolina.
Oh, so it's anybody but Carolina.
So my family, real big UT people, right? You know, University of Tennessee, we're right here. We're in Knox Vegas. Just is what it is. And anytime they'll send it on like the family group chat, you know, hey, there's a big hey, that's my rib. Anyways, they will send a thing, hey, you know, the game's going on over at our house, and I will Google who they're playing and then just start sending them gifts of the other team. And so the last one was Georgia, and I was like, go Bulldogs, you know, with like the stuffed bulldog just waving his arms.
We were actually at the best restaurant in the history of anywhere that I've ever eaten when you sent that. Do you remember that?
Were we together?
Yes, that's why I said
Oh,
we
was
were
that
there.
at the bear that almost ate us?
Yes. Oh my. Is it on the picture? What was the name of that place again? I cannot believe I've forgotten that.
I don't know. Was it whiskey something?
Whiskey
I feel like
Trail.
it was whiskey.
Whiskey Trail Barbecue. Oh my gosh, Rob.
That place was delicious.
It was good.
It's in Knoxville?
No, it's in Tullahoma, which is over toward North Carolina.
No, it ain't.
Oh, no, sorry. Nashville.
The opposite side.
I'm trying to do two things at once here. I can't hardly keep up with what I'm doing. Let me find that picture though real quick. I am gonna show
well,
that.
For anyone else not watching, every other Thursday night on the Truth and Love Network page, you will see Rob over here and the laborers jump on. I attend whenever I have the time to attend. And mostly that's what you get. And we just address everything and anything. It just random stuff. We did false teachers and heretics. And then we did just what is the gospel? And then all kinds of stuff. They go on abolish abortion. Yeah, and it's every other Thursday, and I believe the next one is September 25th, right?
Yeah, Thursday.
Next Thursday, and it starts at 8 now, right?
8 o'clock. And I'm going to go ahead and jump off here because I have a podcast tonight with John Anderson, and so we're doing the other every Thursday night.
Boom.
And we're talking about the Southern Baptist Convention because we're both in Southern Baptist churches. We're Reformed Baptists, but we're in Southern Baptist churches, and we're doing a series on the Southern Baptist Convention. So if you're watching the Here I Stand Theology podcast and the Humble Baptist, stay here. Then come find us later. But I'm going to hop on with John.
Are y'all starting at 8? Because we'll be done before 8. We're not going to go much longer now. We're just going to show one more funny picture. Let me show you this picture real quick before you go, Rob. I got to figure out how to do it, though, but crud. Let's see.
I'm going to get on there, and I'm going to spam your comment section with a bunch of questions about SBC takeovers.
Well, you guys
ever
can
since
come
that
join
David Pratt,
Oh,
what is it? Is it David Platt? I want to say it's David Platt. That documentary that came out. Yeah.
So
there it is.
Wait a second. Let's bring that down so we can get the whole picture in.
Are you pulling him out of the barrel or putting him in?
We were just he jumped up in my arms for fear of the bear.
We did the Scooby-Doo. We did Scooby-Doo. You know.
So there we have it. Great picture, great fun. But seriously, that restaurant was, oh my gosh. If our bellies could have taken it, we'd have ate a second plate.
Yeah. You could. You could.
Yeah, there was so much food they give us. All right, Rob, we love you.
Love you too. Hey, and I'm serious. You guys want to jump on my hours, you're welcome to as well. The Southern Baptists just put out one of those letters that they want everybody to sign. And it has to do with standing up for justice. So we're going to be reviewing that letter that they sent out. So
cool.
Yeah. Let me know if you want me to send you a link. But I know you got some ice cream and other things to take care of.
Love you, Rob.
Guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right.
Praise the Lord.
I know that was impromptu, and we didn't get to our class or covenant talk tonight, but we'll get to that, Lord willing, next week. How's that sound to you? Is that okay?
That sounds good to me.
All right.
That's a blessing. I love that brother.
I know he's such a good man.
Good guy. Yeah.
Again, that's the Laborers Podcast. That'll be on at 8:00. It's on the Truth and Love Network on Facebook. It'll be streamed there on the Truth and Love YouTube page. Encourage you to go subscribe, like, ring the bell so that when they put out content, you'll be able to grab a hold of it and jump in. But it's truly good. And by the way, John Anderson, after this year of him emceeing, I would have never thought that he was as funny as he is, but he's probably one of the funnier people alive today.
When he emceed, I about lost it. I mean, several times because I didn't even know him, and he just came in dropping just gut busters. And it's not just what he says is funny; it's his delivery. He's one of those people that just like
he's
dry, and it's funny because it's hilarious. Yeah.
There was one of his solo episodes that he did. By the way, Wisdom for the Church is his episode, so we're just dropping names. Go Wisdom for the Church, another fantastic podcast. But there was a couple of episodes a while back where he was so he's got a fake book in the background with just a piece of paper on a book that says fake book. and he's like you said, in his dry wit and his humor, he was talking about how a lot of people don't like Calvinism and all that. And he said, in his own way, he said something to the effect of this, everybody thinks Calvinists are so mean and they're so wicked. He said you could, if you went by a pond, you would probably see Calvinists drowning puppies in a pond. And he said, now I don't advocate that, but he said, I don't like chihuahuas. As though he might drown a chihuahua. Oh, PETA will be on us for that now. You know who PETA is, don't you?
Yeah. They're the ones that don't like your fur coats and all the other stuff.
That's Sarah McLachlan singing the Tears of an Angel or the Arms of an Angel.
Arms of an Angel. Like the saddest commercials. You know what's funny? Yes. There's a funny dude. He put that music to absolutely hilarious stuff that was going on in the background, and it was still depressing. I mean, it was like and it was like, okay, it's the music. It's the music.
All right. I'll say one last mean thing. So PETA, I like to refer to them instead of people for the ethical treatment of animals. I like to call it people eating tasty animals. All right. You got anything else you want to add on this random night before we dismiss and close?
See y'all Sunday, brothers.
Yes,
Amen.
sir. And we look forward to it. Get ready for the hugs, brother. We missed you last week being at the conference, so we'll have to double up on the hugs. And hey, if you all would like to, we encourage you, if you want to, come to Sunday school 9:30. Troy will be teaching Sunday school, so come out for Sunday school. It'll be a blessing. Get you a chance to know everybody a little bit better, inside and out too. So if y'all get ready to and want to do that, know that you're more than welcome. All right. Yep. We want to thank everybody for spending time with us and in just bearing with our randomness tonight. And Lord willing, we will see you next Thursday night, and we'll be back in the book, The Mystery of Christ, His Covenant and His Kingdom by Sam Renahan. Love you all, and God bless you.